Hi! Welcome! Okay, so I recently saw the last episode of Harry Potter, I guess I can call it episode, where Voldemort finally dies. Oh, spoiler alert, by the way. Does anyone else feel like that was kind of an anticlimactic ending to the whole series? Like, I personally feel like Voldemort probably should have gotten butt raped by Harry Potter, like literally butt raped in front of everybody, completely humiliated him. And only when he started to cry from the ultimate butt raping that Harry Potter was dishing out, then would he die. That would be the only movie I've ever seen with a rape scene where I wasn't disturbed after seeing it. Because let's face it, rape scenes in movies are completely unnecessary. If a non-Voldemort rape has to occur, why do you have to include graphic details? I don't get it. I've never heard anyone ever compliment how well a director pulled a rape scene off. It's just something most people don't want to see, unless it's Voldemort getting raped by Harry Potter. Wow, that director did such a good job on the rape scene. Nobody ever says that. So why are there rape scenes? I have no idea. Unless it's Voldemort getting butt raped, in which case I totally get it. Alright, instead of going to Onision.tv, let's go ahead and check out my Tumblr. Scanning through the messages. My boyfriend, my boyfriend, my boyfriend, my boyfriend. A lot of people contact me about their boyfriends. It's pretty interesting. Word to the wise, if you want someone to read your massive essay that you send them, you may want to use paragraphs. Aw, someone asked me why am I so beautiful? It's because I'm overexposed. Okay, someone is asking how do I look so comfortable all the time? I use lots of lotion. Hey Greg, I saw quite a lot of hate on the Onision tag today. I hope you're okay. Your fans will support you forever. I love, appreciate, and need your support, but just know I've been doing this for years. Like I think 4 or 5 years to be exact, which isn't exact at all. But no, when I first started, I actually survived times where I had more haters than fans, and I'm talking thousands of haters. So surviving now when I have much more support, it's just not as painful. Some of the things I've been called in the past is a pedophile, a rapist, a cult leader, and a couple other things, but as of late, mostly it's just been sociopath. And if you're in a situation like mine where people are calling you these horrible names, the best thing you can probably do is just let the people who support you. If they want to go out and defend you, then that's their choice, or if they just want to hang out and tell you that they love you, that's awesome too. But to actually become defensive and attack them back, it doesn't make you look good. For instance, a tendency in the human mind is to get incredibly defensive when something may be somewhat true. That's not to suggest that every single person who gets defensive over something is automatically guilty. I'm simply saying that some of the time, if not the majority of the time, people who do get defensive are to some degree guilty of what they're being accused of. For instance, if you call someone an alcoholic who actually drinks quite a bit, in reality, they're much more likely to become defensive than somebody who drinks barely at all. And that's why being defensive is kind of a double-edged sword. Sure, you may have successfully made the people that you're attacking look bad, but at the same time, you kind of screwed yourself. So if someone calls you a slut, or someone calls you fat, or someone calls you ugly, or whatever, the best bet is to just ignore it. And if you have great friends, let them handle it. So yeah, long story short, the negative Tumblr tags and the negative Google results, are they coming from people who know me personally? Probably not. Are they coming from people who have some kind of bias or advantage in proving that I am what they say I am? You know, because I am whatever they say I am. If I wasn't, then why would they say I am? In the paper, in the news, every day I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am. We all have haters, guys, and people are always going to talk schlit. So don't let the hate consume you. Continue smiling and live your life. All right, before I go, this person wants to know, what is my opinion on guys treating their girlfriends different when they're around their friends? You know, it's not just guys. I actually broke up with a girl once because she treated me differently around her friends. Actually, no, I broke up with 2 girls for that reason. You could call me a compulsive dumper, but my opinion on this is that the person you're with should know that they are loved both in private and in public. If they don't really feel like you love them when you're around others, then you're not doing your job. I'm not suggesting that you make out with them in front of your friends. That would be weird. However, holding their hand, hugging them once in a while, telling them that you love them regardless of the fact that you have friends around, that would say a lot. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Remember to treat yourself well and let no one treat you any less than you treat them. Otherwise, they just don't deserve your time. Bye.